Hello everyone, in today's video, we'll go through some of the most straight up useless mutant powers that appeared in comics over time. Some of these characters have mutations that serve no purpose, while others have abilities that actively make their life miserable. Let's start from Ugly John. He is a mutant born with 3 faces on the same head. That's it. No powers, no enhanced strength, no control over the elements. Just 3 badly aligned faces fused side by side. He had better peripheral vision and a slightly sharper sense of smell, but it didn't make his life any easier. He stood out, he was always in pain, and he knew he wasn't made for a fight. He showed up in New X-Men number 114, terrified, disoriented, and on the run. Cyclops and Wolverine tried to protect him from the Wild Sentinels, but they failed. John couldn't defend himself, and Cyclops ended his suffering some pages later. He was resurrected by the Five and lived on the mutant nation Krakoa. After Krakoa dissolved, he started working as a janitor in Australia. Soft Serve is a mutant on Krakoa whose power is pooping ice cream. She can control the flavors she releases. Sometimes that is described as her body being a portal to an ice cream dimension, so the ice cream doesn't exactly come from her digestion. She first appeared in Way of X number 2, offering her ice cream to other mutants at the Hellfire Gala. Forge later tasted it and called it the best damn ice cream I'd ever had. Even in battles, her power shows up only rarely. One time she was swinging an ice cream cone in a fight on Otherworld. Longneck's Turn. The name says it all. William Hanover was a mutant student at Xavier's school, and his only mutation was a neck slightly longer than normal. He had no other ability apart from just a little extra reach. During the Zorn Crisis, he stood with Cyclops against Chaos. After M-Day, his mutant powers were stripped as he became depowered. He's believed to have died in the bus explosion that struck many depowered mutants. Let's get to Ice Cream. His powers is the ability to transform his body into any flavor of ice cream. He once snuck into the X-Men's mansion by melting beneath doors, became a frozen block in the Danger Room, and even tried to fight by using ice cream form. He never had any control over matter beyond turning into a dessert. After Krakoa rose, he joined the nation and volunteered to help children by giving free ice cream. His fate after the fall of Krakoa is unknown, but one can only do so much with such a glorious mutation. Next is Jazz, real name John Arthur Zander. His mutation was simple. His skin was blue, nothing more. He walked around blue and powerless. He tried to survive in Mutant Town. He worked for crime lords because he had no other option. After M-Day, he kept his blue skin, became part of the mutant camp, and lived among the few mutants still changed. He was later on killed by Johnny D, using a voodoo doll made from his DNA. The next one is Tar Baby. He was a Morlock whose skin secreted a strong adhesive substance. Anything that touched him could stick permanently. He survived the mutant massacre and even lived briefly with X-Factor before returning to the tunnels under New York. But his power was more curse than gift. In Weapon X Volume 2, Tar Baby was captured in the Neverland Mutant Internment Camp and executed by the Weapon X program. Now we have Irina Clayton, also known as Choir, a mutant student at Xavier's Institute. She was born with 3 extra mouths on her neck. These mouths allowed her to speak in multiple voices and to throw her voice so that sounds seemed to come from different places. After M-Day, she lost her mutant abilities. Later, she joined Krakoa and had her powers restored. At one point, a spell transformed her into a monster during her time in the Green Lagoon. Alright, these were just some of the most useless mutants out there. The list goes on. We have Glob Herman, Beak, Bailey Hoskins, and many more. I will cover them in a future video if you guys like this one. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.